For more Simply Southern, follow us on social media. And while you're online, visit our website, simplysouthern.tv.net. Simply Southern continues in a moment.
Buying from local farms has turned healthy eating into an adventure for the kids.
Beef tastes even better when you know the farmers who raise it. I love a good steak, and it's nice knowing that our local ranchers are helping our environment.
I do like a little honey in my tea. Keeping my money in the local economy by buying from Alabama farmers makes it taste even sweeter.
Bring the farm to your home. Discover what's growing near you at sweetgrownalabama.org.
Hey y'all, it's Stacey. Welcome back to the kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to turn 4 pretty simple ingredients into one of the best sweet and salty appetizers. Honestly, it's one of my favorite things. It's really popular on the website because it's so easy and so delicious. To start, I've got 2 packages of these mini phyllo shells. Now you can find these in the freezer section of your grocery store. They're great for all kinds of things and they're a great shortcut here. What we're going to do is we're going to take each of these and we're going to put about a teaspoon of pimento cheese. Now, if you want to use prepared pimento cheese that you buy in the grocery store, there's some really great options out there. There's some really terrible options too, but there's some really great options. You can take that shortcut. We're also going to use a little bacon. This is crumbled bacon. I bought this in the little pouch. Crumbled, real bacon. Don't get the fake stuff, but this is going to work just fine. If you want to cook bacon and crumble it yourself, you should do that. If you want to make homemade pimento cheese, you should do that. But if you want a shortcut, these options work great here. We're also going to use a little pepper jelly, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. We're going to take each of these, and we're going to put about a teaspoon maybe of pimento cheese right in the bottom of these cups. Just spread that in. This is going to be a little bit easier to do if your pimento cheese is room temperature. We're going to sprinkle just a little bit of this crumbled bacon right on the top. And then we're going to put maybe about a half a teaspoon of pepper jelly. Now, in the grocery store, you're going to find a few options in terms of pepper jelly. I typically always have a jar of homemade pepper jelly in the fridge, but you can buy it in the grocery store too. You can find a red pepper jelly, a green pepper jelly, jalapeno. If you like a little heat, obviously you can get some that's hotter, or you can opt for like a red pepper jelly that's not really going to have a whole lot of heat. We just want a little bit of that tangy sweetness, and that's what this is great for. We're gonna just drizzle this right over the top. And then we're just gonna repeat this. Now this recipe comes to me by way of Ann Lanier. Ann won the Alabama Farmers Federation Heritage Cooking Contest several years ago. And I loved the recipe so much, I asked her if I could share it with the world, and she graciously allowed me to do that. I'm gonna guess Ann probably makes her own pimento cheese, which I imagine is delicious, and she probably cooks that bacon from scratch too. Ann's recipe also called for Captain Rodney's glaze instead of pepper jelly, but I found that that's a little difficult to find sometimes. So swapping that for pepper jelly makes it a little more approachable because everybody can pretty much find some pepper jelly. We're just gonna continue through these. We'll get about 30 of these. All right, so we got all those finished up. And that's the great thing about this is just how easy that it is. These are gonna go in a 350-degree oven for 5 to 8 minutes, literally just long enough for that cheese to melt. That bacon's gonna toast up a little bit, and these are gonna be ready to serve. All right, after about 6 minutes, these were nice and melty, and it's the perfect sweet and salty appetizer. You got that southernness from the pimento cheese, and nothing is bad about bacon. Folks, you can find this full recipe by heading over to the website at southernbite.com. We've got a Simply Southern TV section right at the bottom of the homepage, so you can find these recipes quickly and easily. Y'all enjoy.
Even though Stacey's recipes are usually quick and easy, I can already tell you, Kevin, this one would be too hard for me to make.
No, I don't understand that, because with all of the pre-made ingredients that you can get from the store, I think even I could pull this dish off. What's the problem?
The problem is how much I love bacon and pimento cheese. It doesn't stand a chance of making it into those little pie shells.
You do have a point.
Now, as always, if you're looking for a wealth of recipes to guide or inspire you in your kitchen, southernbite.com is the place to start.
And that'll wrap up today's episode of Simply Southern. We're glad you could stop by. Be sure to watch next week as Melissa Bowman visits an Auburn-based artist who creates wonders with stained glass.
And we'll hear the story of a courageous young man who hasn't let lifelong hardships slow him down, thanks in part to Alabama 4-H. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. We hope to see you then.
Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Extension and these sponsors.